Hello, everyone. Hi. It's Friday. We're here. It's time to rank 8-bit Nintendo games. We have a fresh batch to look at, and this list is 457 games strong. Everything from Swamp Thing to, I don't know, Little Nemo the Dream Master is represented, but there are still hundreds of games that remain. And so we're going to get another batch of them and take a look at them here. It is time to rank here on episode 78. If you would like to influence the list as other folks have done, head over to patreon.com/Jeff Gerstmann and you can join the advisory panel. And you can make such a suggestion. And, we'll take a look at what they suggested this week and see how that goes. I got it. I'm not gonna stop to put it on the list right now. I'll put it on the list once we're done. But I had to go to a different location, and I found a 7-Eleven that stocked weird energy drinks. And I found they had 4 different flavors, 3 of which that were low calorie. And so I ended up with a can of Pro Baller. And I don't know. It's a Red Bull sized can. This appears to be a company out of Laguna Beach. One of the flavor I did not get had a Lakers logo on it. So I don't know. I don't know. But the other 3 were the ones that were only 10 calories, so I decided to get one of these. This is just sugar-free zero. The other ones are like tangerine and whatever else. So I don't know. Effervescent. Okay, yeah, smells a little bit like a Fresca. Oh, what the fuck is it? Holy shit, my eyes almost started watering. That is the wow. I figured this was just going to be some off-brand Red Bull or something, like hey man, I don't know, it's just we got the Lakers logo for the cans, so we just made some kind of crappy Red Bull. This is holy shit. My entire mouth wanted to close up. Oh! It's like they wanted a grapefruitish sort of puckery sort of fruit. Fuck. Oh, man. Okay, all right. Okay, let's rank. Empty. Great. A little bit of water at the bottom. Oh, my God. Okay. I'm so unhappy. It's like it's sticking with me, and this is okay. It's like a grapefruit mixed with like a battery. Like if you took 7 pennies and stuck them in between the cheek and gum. Okay, we're fine. Okay, let's move forward and rank some video games. This first one comes to us from Davis. I like a grapefruit. I really do. But this is like a bad. Oh man. Okay. Another Disney Capcom collaboration for what I might say is one of the lesser known franchises, but you know, people are gonna know what they know, I suppose. It's Darkwing Duck. I am Darkwing Duck, he says. He's got a motorcycle. Some kind of jet. I don't know that I've ever seen a full episode of Darkwing Duck. It was, you know, after my time. This press start's just gonna scroll forever, huh? Okay, all right. Well, let's. Oh, now you want me to hit it for real. This is like that ding 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 noise is straight out of Action 52. The noise it makes when words are appearing on screen. The work of that secret criminal organization, Foul. You must put an end to their fiendish plans. Launchpad will brief you with the details. Okay. So it's a very abrasive. Remember to collect all of the stolen diamonds and gold bars. I guess the bridge. Quacker Jack and his henchmen are blocking the construction of the new bridge. Do you want to go there? Yes, A button. I like to imagine that he's reading this part out loud. Yes, A button. No, B button. Oh. He's Darkwing Duck. Okay, he's got a gun. That's a good start. He can go like this. Does this block shots? Is this block attacks? If I hold up. Okay, so I can grapple up from there. So we can do a. Ooh, this jump is. This jump is like the negative parts of Mega Man's jump without the. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so he'll auto grab. This hold up to block thing is a little awkward. But okay, so he'll automatically grab ledges if you're falling. That's good to know. There's an arrow pointing down here. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, then you decided, okay, now's the time for me to jump off the edge here and give you the business. I see. Okay. It's awkward. The clinging to surfaces thing is like a good feature that like feels overly stiff. What do we have here? Thunder gas. Yeah, tell me all about it. The moving and shooting, it feels like he doesn't want to move. Especially, you know, with anytime you push up, he plants his feet. Like there's just something a little awkward about the movement in this that I really don't love. Thanks. Cool. gonna say there's like a fair amount of questionable audio in this game. I appreciate them, you know, Mega Manning the jump noise a little bit for the landing. It's the dumbest fight that's ever been recorded. Now we've got HG, heavy gas. Yeah, well, look. That weird worm had a bunch of gold bars on him. All right. Okay, so I can jump down too. But he sticks, and then you have to go, like, this is... Ah! I hate this! Oh my god! Can't shoot those for anything? Okay. Ah! This is the worst! Oh my god. So you automatically hang, and then you have to push down. So you push down and jump to go down a ledge, like, you know, normal video game type shit. But to go down, you have to push down and jump to initiate. And then push just down. Because if you push jump, he jumps back up. And so it's this... like, you want to hit down and jump both, like, twice. To do this. Because that's how you initiate, and that's, you just want to, like, hold down and hit jump twice. But that doesn't fucking work at all. It's... Oh my god! I really don't like this. And then you've got creepy Banana Man up there. That's a very annoying, like, mechanically very annoying. Wolf Duck. Wolf Duck. and his henchmen are rampaging through the center of the city. So be careful, Wolf Duck goes berserk when the moon comes out. So do I. Fuck you. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, well, that's, and so I have to walk here. I don't stay on it. But I also don't fall off in a way that would be realistic either. Oh, fuck. It's like the designers of Mega Man sat down and said, you know, Me Tool is not getting enough play. What if we made every enemy in the game, in this game, sort of annoying like that? Oh, fuck off, man. These respawns are something else. No, huh? This is like if this guy took like 2 hits, that would be like a reasonable little encounter, you know? Instead of 3 cycles, 2 to 3 cycles of... What does Thunder Gas do? Oh, okay. That doesn't seem... Fun. Fun. Go. What? What? I don't... All right, whatever. Okay, as far as I can tell, that's having no effect on that guy at all. That's cool. You'd think that it would hit the ground and then scatter and then hit him, but... This is, yeah, man, I don't know. This feels like a game made from rejected Mega Man concepts. Where they're like, no, that's actually not fun. Like, no, this enemy's way as designed, this enemy's way too annoying to fight more than once in a stage. No, we could never do that. We could never make that. No. And then they just did. Conceptually, I like the idea that, you know, as the clouds are covering the moon, he turns back into a regular dude. I don't know. I just got an SOS call from the sewers. It's your mother. Liquidator's on the loose. Okay, so we can do it like a jumping block, and I can actually, like, use that to advance, I guess. You do, like, an advancing air block. This is where they got the idea for Street Fighter Alpha. If I hit the egg in the air, I should not have to fight it on the ground. Oh no. it was a shadowy... Yeah, fat lot of fucking good that did me. I was gonna say, do I have any limited lives whatsoever? Right. Fuck off. What would I even do to go that way? I don't even know. I don't see a way to... Whatever. Whatever. Fuck. Are you fucking kidding me? Put a little notch in the ground or something that says, hey, there's a dude here. You know? Like tip your hand ever so slightly. I don't know. It didn't need to be that way. I'm walking here. Man, the guy I had before was just dropping items every single time I killed him. This is it. We're stuck here forever. Oh, you fucking... Oh, that... I was not close enough. Oh, you suck at... Fuck this, dude. Wow. Yeah, fuck that up. He's Darkwing Duck. Cool. So do these do any? Okay. They do. But you gotta shoot them low enough to use them, I guess. Oh, okay. Well, apparently, even though it says I have one left, it takes more than one gas to shoot. Fuck this. Oh my god. This game, like I said, this feels like a game, made out of leftover Mega Man ideas. You know, you'd have to like stare at the credits and compare some names or whatever to see if that's truly the case, but these don't feel like good ideas per se. Like, none of these encounters are especially difficult, except for the part where they are not, like, fun at all. And so you're just kind of left. No, it's more than 2 gas to shoot the arrow, even. And that's just like dickhead enemy placement right there. Like guy who rises up out of the ground as soon as you jump in his direction. It's just not, that's not cool. This guy's a dick. You know, I wish that when I was hanging from something, I could just kind of walk across the bottom of it, like hand over hand or something would be like a nice thing. Okay. So I have to like, okay, we gotta jump off this early, and then I gotta look out for this fucking asshole. Oh yeah, I fucked that up, huh? Alright, let's do a hang. And then a climb, and then a jump. And then a climb. And then a hang, and then a drop. That seems dumb. Weird goo dog. What up, goo dogs? Oh yeah, that's not it, huh? It's not just like the 3 stages and then it's like, okay, cool, good job. Bummer. Moldiarty is developing a monstrous new machine in the tower. Alright, let's try one more of these stages. I don't know, man. This is, this guy throwing basketballs? Get some gas. That's not that difficult mechanically. For that to be a thing, you're like, whoa, you could master this, you get extra life. Like, it's not. That particular configuration is not that difficult to do. There, they spaced it out a little bit to, oh yeah, these guys throw a little faster than, more frequently than I was anticipating. Say this game is meant for 8-year-olds. This was the 80s and 90s. All of these games were meant for 8-year-olds. Like, it's... that's what they were doing. Why can't I grab on? Okay, there. That's... Fuck these guys. Who has time for this? Ugh. So would this be a good spot? Maybe I could use that? Okay. Oh, but then I get to deal with this fucking dick. No, I'm going down here because I don't want to fucking have to. Okay, yeah, fuck it. Okay, we've got some asshole. We've got some machines. They're dead. Great. Can I do anything to the machines? If I jump into them, it hurt. Okay, I can shoot the buttons, it would look like. Does that do anything? Okay, looks like... Okay. So if I break the machines, this asshole has to fix them. Alright, this is like more... There's more going on in this boss stage than there have been in the other ones. I'll give it that. Like... Ugh. Ah, shit. Too close together. I thought I was over that one, honestly. I felt like I was, I guess I can crouch. Oh, yeah, good. Yeah, I don't know. This is okay. It's fine, I guess I would say, but the some of the control stuff is frustratingly implemented. Like it's, you know, I guess I don't really know what input I would have gone with for some of this stuff, but the jumping up and down and hanging from ledges stuff is annoying. You get used to it. I mean, like anything, but fuck off. Who has time for this shit? So the touching the lamp does damage, but the ghosts, no. I mean, obviously touching the fire hurts, but oh, that's bad for me. That's bad for everybody. No, it's good for me because I'm one step closer to turning this off. I should just stop. I don't want to play this anymore. That's where I'm at with this game. Is I'm good. I'm good on Darkwing Duck. Now I know. It's Like, you certainly could play this game. But is that what you want to do with yourself? Oh, so I shoot the... Okay, all right. That's... Oh, but I can't until this asshole's out. Oh, these guys... Sure, whatever. I don't know if there is such a thing in this game, but you know, when you put a heart that segments out like that as your life meter, that says to me that there are going to be ways for you to get more hearts, and I have not seen anything resembling an opportunity for that. I don't know if it's just like something that's very well hidden, or if they just made a bad choice with their life meter. But it's just like, this game's just annoying. I don't know, man. Like, every encounter... It's the Dark Souls of its era. Every encounter matters. There are no trash mobs. Whatever. That's Darkwing Duck. Yeah, you know. Sure, I guess. You know, like, again, it feels like that they sat down with some Mega Man cast-off ideas of just, like, stuff that are like, oh, you know, stuff that got thrown out of a Mega Man game that they decided to put into this. It's like mechanically... I don't know. I guess I was about to call it mechanically dense, which is maybe giving it too much credit. It's got a little bit more to it in terms of your input complexity than you might expect for just a side-scrolling Capcom NES game, you know? But some of those inputs clash with each other in ways that are frustrating, and seem... ill-implemented, I guess I would say. Like, conceptually, the idea of what if you could block, like, there's nothing wrong with it, sure. But the way it is done and what it does to your mobility in terms of planting your feet, in terms of attacks that you can't block, and some of the hitboxes around, like, well, if I block, is it gonna block? No, it's okay. Apparently not. Apparently it's not gonna block this. Like, that stuff is not great. Yeah, if he could parry, if you timed your blocks well and you could deflect projectiles back at the attacker, that would actually be awesome. That would actually be a really neat change in this specific game too, because there are just a few too many enemies in Darkwing Duck that are hold up the thing, wait for the attack, let go, get your few shots in, put it back up, block it again. Like, there's not a difficulty to that. It's just time consuming and frustrating. Sometimes it's like, oh, I got to jump over this turtle shell or whatever. Like, it doesn't make it engaging or fun. It just makes every single encounter feel a little tedious. A better upgrade system for the weapons might have been nice here to give you, you know, a turning point in the game where you're like, oh, now I'm clowning these motherfuckers, you know, like something that gives you a reason to feel like you're just a bit more powerful than these dumb fucks that you're fighting would have been something. The additional weapons, the sub weapons, the gas. Seems like you would only ever want arrow gas just in case there's a wall you need to climb, I guess. But I'm sure that you could. I'm sure that you could, you know, find reasons for the other stuff. Looks like my backup is kicked off despite me telling it not to. God damn it. That is causing something of a bandwidth situation here if you're watching live. But I'm going to try to correct it now that I have seen it. Let me stop the service on my server here completely. Because it is not responding to me telling it no. And hopefully that will help. Hopefully that will help. Hang on, let me... It's very annoying. Okay, let me just completely disable the service for now. And I can fix that later. Okay. We should be back in business. Darkwing Duck is not a terrible game. I mean, like, look at this list, right? I mean, we get down here... we were talking games like the Blues Brothers. Like, Darkwing Duck is a world above a game like the Blues Brothers. But, well, I don't know. I think, like, the one of the other things I've learned as we've been doing this is that these Capcom Disney games that everyone holds in high regard, they made more of them than you might remember, and not all of them are good. Everyone's like, oh man, remember Capcom made all those Disney games and they're fucking just awesome. And they're like, yeah, like what? And they're always just like talking about DuckTales. And you're like, man, yeah, dude, DuckTales is a great game. But they made way more of them. And you're like, yeah, these are not so great. These are not so, The Little Mermaid is like, you could play it, but it's like, Rescue Rangers is all right. It's better. It is certainly better than most of the rest of these. In fact, there are more games with the word rescue in it than I thought. Darkwing Duck is certainly no Chippendale Rescue Rangers. But it's also no Batman the video game. It's no Rescue the Embassy mission. It's not as good as Legendary Wings. It's certainly no Rambo. It's no Golgo 13 top secret episode. But I could see it. I don't know. Let's It's better than Toxic Crusaders. It's better than Pinbot. It's better than James Bond Jr. It's better than Thunder and Lightning. It's no Eight Eyes. It's better than Yoshi's Cookie. Is it better or worse than Is it better or worse than Milo's Secret Castle? Bump head to find box. Bump head to find box. Darkwing Duck is our new number 216. I almost typed Darkwing Dark. Okay. And there you have it. Darkwing Duck. Next up, this is a game I don't know anything about. I had to look it up last night just to make sure that it really existed, because sometimes I'm worried that people are putting fake games on the list and trying to suggest fake games. And I'm like, that can't possibly be a thing. But it is. Menace Beach. Graphics from Nina. Sorry, babe, it looks like our little date at the malt shop is postponed. It seems I'm all tied up at the moment. Please help me out of here or you'll see my bad side. What? I feel like anyone who says, if you don't rescue me, I'm going to be mad at you. Like that's a sign right there that you should be skateboarding away. Okay. This already has a better font and better looking graphics than the average unlicensed video game. I think it's just like one day, like no information as to why she's tied up, what's going on here. Oh, that's some very smooth movement. This is, oh no. All right, if I hold down an attack, he does the fake jack-off motion. What the fuck? Do I get the banana? Oh, okay. So this game feels bad, dude. Some kind of evil clown back there? Okay, yeah, no. Like this is like this. Okay, I'm going at this point. Meanwhile, at Demon Dan's. Okay, so there's a demon involved. That's good to know. Rescue me, you little twit. I'm leaving at this point. This is yeah. You hang out with Demon Dan. This is like Street Fighter 2010. Like I'm locked to certain parts of the screen there for a little bit for these fights. Until I beat the Elvis impersonator, naturally. So the frog, I guess, is my friend because he makes me jump higher. Lights out! Oh my god! Oh, it's fun to figure out. It's fun. Oh, no. I don't know what happened there, but I sure did live a little bit longer than it seems like I should have. Yo, this sucks. Oh, no. Ah, This game's no good. Everything about the collision and how you're hitting stuff and like it's really terrible. It's really terrible. It's really terrible. I hope you can do better than that, shrimp. I've been here so long, my clothes are starting to rot. What? What? These enemies are like if Zool accidentally took a human potion and became a person. Instead of an intergalactic ninja, if he was just a dude. Oh, God. Like, it's charming. You know, Nina did a good job with the graphics, I'll say. Compared to the overwhelming majority of unlicensed NES games, I feel like Nina really nailed it. The animation and stuff, like the frame rate or the smoothness of this animation as you move is really bad. Like just the left to right movement is pretty rotten. But like there's a smoothness to these attacks and stuff that looks pretty good. It's a weirdly small balloon. Not really helping me here because I still gotta fight this guy. Okay. I guess he just got blown up by bombs. Okay, and then that guy fell in the pit. So this is, yeah. Oh, no. Oh. Okay. Oh no! I am not angry at the idea of what if the bombs and shit killed the bad guys too. This sumo is already up here, man. It's messed up. Where was that balloon? I need a balloon. Yeah, we ran out of enemies. Well, now I've gone and done it. Everybody dies. Fuck Elvis. Lights out bonus. Motherfuck him and John Wayne. Come on, dork. Dude, you should just team up with Demon Dan and go get some cheeseburgers or something. Like this is... Don't stand for this abuse. It's a toxic relationship, skateboard guy. Wait, there's water. Is there gonna be a beach? After all these levels, have we... Yo, Hammer, which way to the beach? Like, the idea of you being able to do a jump attack with a skateboard, like, it's not, like, this is not the worst idea in the world for a thing. But, God, it's just not executed in a way that you want to do. Is this, okay. Should I be picking up this bomb somehow? Is that, no, apparently not. I picked up a bomb earlier. So I thought maybe I could blow up the sumo guy or something, but... Oh. Oh, no. I have no idea how to fight this guy. I don't think I'm doing any damage to him. I don't... It's a lot of fish. How do I pick up the bottle? Yeah, I don't really know what... Yeah, it's not great. A lot of questionable interactions. If I could pick up the bottle, I could maybe... The bombs all seem to fall in that hole that he's in right now. So there's not really... You know, I could wait for the bomb to appear and then get in the hole. Okay, maybe if I just walk over... Yeah, is that enough? Okay, yeah. Okay. What a weird fucking game. Join me in the hole of death. Two men enter, one man leaves. This is a weird game. Why? Why? Why is this game? Thought maybe I could blow him up out here, but... Come on, die, motherfucker. Yeah, kill us all. Good. Yep, I nailed it. Nailed it. I did it. All right, that's Menace Beach. You know, it's you could you could play Menace Beach if it had a little more God in it. Then maybe it would be a better game. All right, let's. It's worse than Darkwing Duck. But playable, you know, like you could play it. You could play it. I don't know that I would recommend that you do, but you know, it's the details, unfortunately. The details are the problem. The hitboxes feel bad. The movement is like stuttery or it's not smooth. Which is a shame because there are things about the animation that are like much smoother than the average unlicensed game, but then the actual feel of it is really, really, really rotten. And so you know, feeling like you're actually landing those attacks and feeling like you're actually in control of the action is a very fleeting thing. You have moments where you go like, oh, okay, I think I'm getting like, no, I guess I'm not. Like it just feels off in so many different ways that it's really hard to get rolling, or it's really hard to feel like you're getting anything done. Visually, not the worst thing in the world. Reminds me of was it My Hero for the Master System a little bit in a weird way. But ultimately, just, you know, yeah, kind of a mess under the hood. Once you get past its great looks, it all falls apart. So yeah, it's worse than Darkwing Duck. It lacks the craziness and the variety of a MiG-29 Soviet fighter. It's no Rolling Thunder. It's no Ninja Kid. Is it better or worse than Contra Force? I would rather play this than Contra Force, but scientifically speaking, I think Contra Force has a little bit more going on. It's no Renegade, that's for sure. Renegade, at least, Renegade is not a great NES game, but at least the combat in it feels sensible. It's no Victory Road. You'd be better off with a copy of RoboCop 2. But like, it's not, I don't know, it's better than roller games. It is better than Silver Surfer. It's better than Castellian. It's better than the Adventures of Rad Gravity. But that's where it stops. It's our new number 359. It's no Wild Gunman. Okay. That's a very interesting game. So that game came out in two forms. There's another version after Color Dreams made the switch to Wisdom Tree and started making all their games religious. There was a re-release of that game with some changes. I have not spent much time. I have not seen that version of the game, but reading up on it, it sounds like that they replaced the music with a version of a Christian rock song of some kind, a Christian pop song of some kind of, which is very funny. And you're holding a Bible. They did some graphical changes up to and including your character is apparently holding a Bible, which sounds amazing. So there you have it, our new number 359. You know what? While we're here, because I think it's just going to end up being like both games on the same line, but let's just very quickly take a look at Sunday Fun Day. Sunday Fun Day, The Ride is the name of the other version of the game. Oh, does this have multiple games in it? So maybe this does get its own entry. Maybe we will have to rank this separately. Yeah. Because, yeah, obviously, like, Fish Fall is going to be a different thing, right? Okay. So this is its own thing. So we'll have to rank it in context of it being a multi-cart game. But let's just look at it real quick. Yep, there she is. You better you stupid idiot. You better save me if you want to go on a date. I don't want to start without you. So instead of having a punch attack, they have just made the spin attack your default ground attack also, because that's, less violent than punching, I guess. Oh no, a friendly bird flew out of that guy when I killed him. For the Lord. Okay. Anyway, we won't rank this now because it's on a cartridge with two other games. It's obviously deeper and better than anything that Menace Beach could have to offer. But we'll have to look at that another time. Is this just the song? It's just, okay, this just plays a song. 1994. Okay, so I guess that's probably the licensed song we heard so much about. Okay, so we'll look at that another time, I suppose. Because it's so much more complicated. No, let's look at it now. Let's look at it and rank it now. Let's get this done. I don't want to have to spend more time thinking about this. Okay, so let's just play a little bit more of this. Why is that banana a darker color? Is it because it's demonic? Look out for the demon banana. Hope you can get here soon. Don't get distracted. If you pass a plumber, he will try to slow you down. Pass him by as fast as you can. So these guys are plumbers now instead of Elvis impersonators? It's fun to do it in the dark. Okay, so that's that. That's the same game. Graphical change. 1995. 1995. This is almost a goatsy. That's good. Arena 1, the slick beam, and he saith unto them, follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. Press B to catch the fish, and A to throw them into the moving basket. Every fish that makes it to the basket brings you one closer to filling the quota. What is this hand? Oh, this game is creeping me out, man. Demonic bunny rabbit. Phi. I just want to see what level 2 looks like here. This is bad. I might say that this is so far kind of worse than Menace Beach. You would think just the presence of more content would automatically make it better, but the lack of ninjas and Elvises in that game is really kind of ruining it. Also, the rewrite of the hey, everyone's not showing up to Sunday school. Get out there and beat them with your skateboard for not showing up. Thumbs up. Ugh. everything about this hand and fist and everything is really creepy. I'm not really into it. And this is, for the wages of sin is death, but the gift of God is eternal life through Jesus Christ our Lord. Remember, you can only hold 15 fish at a time. Avoid throwing the fish into the electric eel, and watch out for the various jumping critters at the bottom of the screen. $50. You got to get 50 fucking fish into this thing, man. No thanks. And then this is just a song. This is just a song. I think this is not even a game. It's just like, hey, man, do you want to hear The Ride by For Him? Him, the heartogram, you know, the like Bam Margera's, you know, a sketchy dude, but you know, at least he's got great taste in music. We can all agree. Join Me in Death is a quality. Just doesn't even seem like a really great use of the NES sound hardware. I feel like you could do better. This has just it's such a basic. Okay. So where does Sunday Funday The Ride go on the list? I think it is slightly worse than Menace Beach, though the presence of an additional video game is usually hard to beat. That fish thing is terrible. That fish thing is really, really rotten. And that song sucks. I don't know, whatever, man. Like, it's like, even if you were into that, it's a pretty, it just is a really bare bones use of the sound hardware. Like, I feel like you could have done something You could have rendered that song better. And Menace Beach, like might not have a Bible in your hand the whole time and all that, but it just, I don't know, the visuals and stuff and fighting ninjas and all this other, like that just has a better vibe to it than beat these kids with a skateboard until a bird flies out of them. And then that is what's going to make them go to Sunday school. Like it does detract from the game. To a point that I would put it below The Adventures of Rad Gravity and Castellian. I would put it below Akari 3 The Rescue. I would put it below Dig Dug 2 Trouble in Paradise. It is better than Alpha Mission, not as good as the Cryon Conquest. It is our new number 368. Sunday Fun Day, The Ride. I want to go seek out that actual song. The For Him classic, The Ride, and listen to that, because I bet it's good. I think if you're going to listen to Christian music, don't, but like, you could listen, there's some DC talk that you could listen to that's at least like really funny. I don't know. There we go. Number 368. I mean, DC Talk is not good, man. But like, at least it's funny. I don't know. Up next, Chili Bus wanted to see this. Another game that I'm sure it honors the Lord. From your friends at Konami. I'm going to reset this when it shows up here. Jack Nicklaus Productions presents Jack Nicklaus's greatest 18 holes of major Jack Nicklaus's greatest 18 holes of major championship golf. Striper had some cool songs. Striper was funny. I don't know. Yeah. I had some friends who listened to a lot of metal that would occasionally put on some Striper for a laugh. Golf with some Konami style drums. Not bad. Use the control key to move, press the A button, select, push the start button when you were done. Okay. Off to the first hole, the 8th at Pebble Beach. Look at this fucking Will Ferrell looking ass graphic. Stroke play. Time for a little stroke play. Oh, this is not good. This came out on, I saw the Accolade name on here, so I assume that this game originated on computers. Before it came to the NES. This looks like I'm going to hit it directly into the water. Is there a way for me to get a look at the hole? Okay, there we go. A side view for some reason. That doesn't line up with how I'm... Okay, so that water is pretty far away. Not that far away, I guess. This is terrible. What is, like, this is such a garbage view of golf. And I can't interrupt this. While it's drawing the hole, I cannot stop to, like, I want to look at this. Okay, we hit it all the way over that patch of green into the rough. It's recommending the 4-iron. We have 183 yards to the hole. The wind seems to be blowing in our direction, right? I'm having trouble reading, like, okay, the wind is probably just like in our, okay. But like when I look at this view, all right, this is, let's, okay, the wind is in our face a little bit, so let's just try to, it seems like a pretty standard kind of 3-click swing sort of vibe. There, the wind took us off course just a little bit. This is terrible. This is an absolute, this is absolutely terrible. What am I even looking at, dude? Okay, it's 10 yards. On the green, right? Did we at least get on the green? Okay, yeah, this looks pretty firmly on the green. He's putting now. No different view for the putt, huh? Break is just a blank circle. Okay, so if 80 feet is the maximum strength of that, we want less than half. Okay. Like, nothing about this screen rotates until I do this, and then it's like a very hard rotation. And then it has to re-render everything, and now we're not even, well, okay, we're still sort of facing the hole, I guess. This is astounding. I am, so, you know, computer golf games of the 80s, leaderboard and things like that. On computers, you would have, like, yeah, it would render like this. We've putted our way off the green. Just chip it in, man. No? This is miserable and unacceptable on this platform. Nice putt. This is such an like, this is picture of presumably Jack Nicklaus, the most dangerous tee shot in all of golf. It says press A to continue, but like it automatically proceeds. I just want to look at that picture because it looks like Will Ferrell in like a wig to me. I can't believe it doesn't even show you this view until you demand to see it, and then after you get it, it has to re-render all of this. Like having this game with very little audio and these renders taking a long time before you get to shoot, and then it's like, oh, by the way, here's a little bit of a Konami jam between holes. I don't know if this is me overshooting. If the was that line in the middle, is it a reddish looking line? If that's supposed to be 100%. All right, presumably there's a hole out there. We got a 3 wood, 235 yards. It's 242 yards to the hole. The wind is going to carry it, so we're just going to punch it the fuck out there because I can't see shit anyway. Okay, apparently I just hit that 278 yards, even though the club is rated for 235. So feels like even their math is like a little bad compared to the power meter and all of that doesn't really line up the way you want it to. 36 yards, 100 yards with the wedge. So good. Nailed it. Yeah, a caddy or something, there's enough black space on the side of the screen that, like you could have put like Jack Nicklaus's floating head here and had him say like, "You're doing great. This is a tricky break on this green." Something, anything. Think about the other golf games on this platform all the way back to the launch of the NES and how comparatively responsive those games are compared to this without necessarily losing a lot of realism. It's not like those are like fancy arcade golf garbage and this is... Okay, here's our look at the hole. Okay, so it does give us a look at the hole. Like it gives us a quick look at that hole and then... Even though it says press A to continue, it immediately throws to the hole. You barely have any time to look at what the fuck you're looking at. Let's just hit it straight. The wind is with us. No indicator as to how strong the wind is, I suppose. No like swap, it doesn't change to an overhead view of the whole of the ball moving or, there's nothing, man. This is like they must have ported this from, or, like not necessarily reused any assets, but like this just feels like they sat down with technology that was used in golf games on, the Atari fucking 400 and 800 back in like the early to mid 80s. And that this is they just stuck with it. This is really, this is terrible, man. This is really terrible. We want 40% on whatever this meter is. So it says the break is down, I guess, and a little bit to the... So, does that mean we're shooting uphill? That seems like it would mean we're shooting uphill. Some motherfuckers always got to putt golf balls uphill. That's a much stronger break than that arrow indicates. Off to the fourth hole. All right. We got a shorty here. $165 to the hole. Wind is against us. Oh, there's a power meter on the wind there at the bottom. Just put a number, man. That's what golf games eventually figured out. Just like, it's 18. I don't know, it's just like, give me something to compare it against that's a little bit easier than that. It's whatever. So the winds against us pretty strong. 173 yards is the range of the club. 165 is the pin. We don't want to go too far over, but we can definitely get it over the water. Let's just hit it damn near all the way and hope for the best. Who cares? Did I hit the pin? Am I just that good? All these beautiful trees. No break on the green, 12 feet. Quick math, 80 into 12. The fundamentals of this game are like there, but it's not. Like, you might as well not even show me this. You might as well, like, this graphic it's drawing right now, there's just no reason for it to even fucking be here. Okay, so if we're aimed at the hole, that means it's going... It's not aiming at any of this fairway off to our right a little bit. Which is probably what we want to target, right? Where's this water? Okay, so there's water, water, and then the fairway starts after the second water. And because this image is so fucking bad, I have to keep going back to it and go, okay, there's a lot of fairway. There's a whole lot of fairway. Sorry, if you're watching this archived, there's been a stream issue where things are no longer working. It disconnected and reconnected. I don't know if I'm having a bandwidth, an internet situation here, because that's not on my end. There's nothing. Yeah, I'm not really sure what is happening here, but we appear to be back. So let's figure out this golf situation here. Let's look over to the right, and like, I don't want to do this because it's like forcing to render. Okay, that's a better view of what appears to be a bunch of fairway. So let's just hit it out here and see what happens. I was having a bandwidth situation yesterday where I could not watch Twitch without it buffering. So I wonder, I don't know if that's a problem. Thanks to Bold Spear for the sub. I'm sure that's going to fix it. The answer is always to throw money at the problem. Thank you very much. 193 yards, 195 yards on the club. Wind is kind of blowing in that direction, so we want to compensate for it ever so slightly. Oh, the break on this green. It's killing me. Like, it won't even aim at the hole directly. You know, look at how off center that, like why wouldn't you just point it directly at the fucking hole? Now I got to put it uphill. A little tap, tap, tappy. Just get it. It'll get there. This sucks. This is the best golf course on the British Open rotation. The 18th at Muirfield. Oh, that's the 6th on my list of the greatest 18 holes. This is unmanageable. Man, no, this is unacceptable. There are things about the play of this that are like acceptable in the way that those early golf games were on computers. Like Leaderboard was an incredible golf game in its era, but it took even longer to do the drawing out of the hole. And you accepted it because that was that was just how all of this stuff was. And then when golf came out on the damn Famicom, when they put out the NES here and they put golf on it and you could just sit down and play it, it was a miracle by comparison. So this just, and I'm curious, we'll reset it so I can look at a copyright date because I'm just curious when this game came out because it's way too late. Whatever the number is on the package, whatever the year of release is, it's way too late for this to be acceptable. 1990, yeah, not unacceptable. Unacceptable. Let's look at one more hole, I guess. My favorite short par 3. The 7th at Pebble Beach. Yeah. This game needs music. If this game had music, imagine how much longer it would take to draw this fucking screen. If they also had to like load and play music or do anything else. What is this? I bet if I move off to the right here and force it to render it again, is it gonna... Now it's a little more straight. This is gonna. It's like the game can only render so many angles, and so it renders the best it can, and sometimes that means you're not aimed directly at the hole, which is fucking bonkers. Off to the 8th hole, the 18th at Oakmont. Ben Hogan birdied this classic par 4 to win the 1953 U.S. Open. It's the 8th hole, so you know what? I'm wasted. It's just straight on. Just a straight on golf hole. Yeah, really nice. Really nice hit there. Yeah, you did a good job. Oh, yeah. You really punched it out there, baby. And sometimes the rendering seems even slower somehow. Look at this. It's not like aim at the hole. Dickhead. Fuck you. Fuck this. Ugh. What a terrible experience. It's pretty much just this song. It's this song and this picture. Be careful of the hidden fairway bunkers. I got my b-hole licked by Ben Hogan down here on the 9th. Back in 68. It was a wonderful experience. Not good. Fundamentals are there, which is almost like angering in a different way of just like, like this is, you could play it, but who has that kind of time? Very frustrating on the renders, and I don't know if it's a limitation of the rendering and the number of different angles that they can render, but the way it will sometimes set you up in situations where you are not aimed like directly at the hole, especially on the green, and you'll have to make those adjustments. Like just line up with the hole. That's what a golfer would do. Line up with the fucking hole. So like that alone is like this really confusing thing that the game does, that I have to imagine is just a limitation of their engine, but I can't say that for sure. The problem with this game is that it is like, this is well after the period of time that I feel like this type of golf game was acceptable on, certainly on a console, certainly on the NES. I think just point blank, if we look at other golf games on this device, fucking Golf, for example, and the other first-party golf game, which we have not gotten to yet. This is like alarmingly bad by comparison. So like there should have been like things like, you know, buzzers and stuff are going off inside Konami that was like, hey guys, this like old ass computer golf, this like fucking like, let's, you know, render these scenes style golf. That went out like 7 years ago. And on computers, you know, by this time, by the 1990, you probably still did actually see games that would render like this in like DOS. You know, we were still in 89 and 90. Remember that's still kind of pre the VGA era for PC, for DOS. And so, yeah, you probably saw a number of like EGA graphics games. Yeah, Lynx 386 certainly would render its time to the whole. And so stuff like that was still happening on computers. There's a reason why we don't really go back to the pre-VGA era all that often, unless you have like specific nostalgia for that era of PC gaming. Because it's fucking gross. Like, you know, like there's some interesting things about it, but by and large, if you want to see brutally rendered video games running on a machine that was not meant to run them, if you want to see your spreadsheet box spit out a fucking golf game, then, you know, you had that kind of, that 80s period for DOS. And so you would get to like, you know, like 90, 91, 92, you would start to see those things change. You would start to see faster graphics existing on PCs as we got to the 386 and what have you. And obviously by the time you get to VGA and a 486, like we're kind of off to the races a little bit, you know, like Wolfenstein hits and then you're like, fuck, PC gaming, what the fuck, you know, and it's sort of a different story. Oh, you go back to like those early days of the Lynx franchise and prior to that, games like Leaderboard, that's what you get. You get like versions of that are, you know, because they're running on a computer, even slower. The meters don't move consistently. Everything looks like it's rendering in that garbage way. And Lynx, I think, was in a lot of ways the franchise that would eventually kind of bring us out of the darkness when it comes to golf games on like that era of machinery. But again, looking at console, looking at the Famicom, looking at, you know, the NES, this is years beyond the release of just Golf Ass Golf, and that game is so much better. It feels so much better, and even in that game, you have really limited aiming in ways that are frustrating at times compared to the golf games that would come in the years ahead. And so, like, even that game has its interesting and strange limitations compared to, you know, a game that would come directly after it. This game coming out in the midst of all of this feels like a game out of time. This feels like something that like Konami licensed. They knew that the NES was hot and that everyone was buying it and that they were maybe seeing an older skewing audience, you know, looking for things, and they saw an opportunity to put out a serious golf game. And I don't know that I would call this a serious golf game. It feels a little limited. You know, like the very idea of like, hey, how many holes your game got? 18. Like, oh, so one course then. Okay. Like, would have been nice to have two. But it does have some multiplayer options in there if you're looking for that. And yeah, but it's the meter's not great. The indicators are not as specific as you wish they were. And it is ugly as sin on this platform. And as a result, it's pretty bad. The part that throws a monkey wrench into that is that the fundamentals of it are okay. Once you get to the part where you're clicking the button and making the swing happen and all this other stuff, it is right there. You know, it is, you are looking at yards to the hole and the range of your club and the wind and trying to factor these things. And it's not unknowable and it's not unmanageable. In fact, it's quite manageable compared to a lot of other golf games. And so like there's aspects of it that I think work just fine. But it's got a noose around its neck with all of the visual stuff. Because it's not like it even looks good. It's not like you wait all this time and go, God, this is beautiful. You wait all this time and go, what the fuck am I looking at? Did I load up Rogue? Are these ASCII? What the fuck is happening here? Like, it looks like a disaster. So, like, that's just a slap in the face to damn near anybody. It's no Cubert. But it's like it's better than Wally Bear and the No Gang. I mean, Menace Beach is a better game. This is better than Wall Street Kid. This is better than Sesame Street Countdown. I don't know that I would say it's better than Nightmare on Elm Street, though. I don't think Nightmare on Elm Street is a very good game, but whatever. I don't think this is a very good game. Yes, that makes sense. It's better than Sesame Street Countdown for sure. As much as I love the speech in Sesame Street Countdown, this is a better game. It's yeah, but it's a Nightmare on Elm Street is still somehow better. Still somehow better. And so there you have it. It's our new number 393. Let me make sure I'm getting the name right here. It is Jack Nicklaus's Greatest 18 Holes of Major Championship Golf. No one needed all of those words. And there you have it. Jack Nicklaus's Greatest 18 Holes of Major Championship Golf. If you want to see my greatest 18 holes, well, you're going to have to come out to the 9th. And I'll show you a little something. Ben Hogan saw it. Oh, he saw it. Tim wanted to see the next game. Oh, this is a licensed game. I never would. Just the title alone, for some reason, made me think, well, this has to be a fucking unlicensed game for sure. But I'm looking at a seal of quality. And the Infocom logo? They didn't put a text adventure on the... Oh, no. What? This is a little game called Tombs and Treasure. June 10th, Professor Imez sets out for Chichen Itza with 7 men. June 22nd, 1 man disappears while studying El Castillo Pyramid. July 9th, 3 men disappear while researching the Well of Sacrifice. July 14th, Professor Imez and 2 others vanish mysteriously while excavating the ball court. Only the guide returns. July 17th, the professor's notes and a few artifacts are found in the Well of Sacrifice. Professor Imez was an expert on Mayan writing. He read in an old book that the mythical Sun Key was hidden at Chichen Itza and set out to discover it. Professor Imez's daughter was a close friend. Since it was summer vacation, we decided to go to Mexico to solve the mystery of his disappearance. It's a fun summer vacation. This is a scream. Oh no. Joyce's father's laboratory. His secretary is here. Thank you both for coming. I'm the professor's secretary, Anne. I can't tell you about how sorry I am about what happened. The professor's notes were found in the Well of Sacrifice in the north of the ruins. The well had been emptied of water somehow, but it was rapidly filling up again. There was a lot of treasure with the notes, but they could only recover the notes in these items here. His guide, Jose, can tell you more. He's on his way here now. Got a silver key, we got a lighter, we got a sword. The sword feels heavy. I must have the sun necklace to continue. I found it in the warrior's temple, but it was too dirty to show the sun's position. Who would have guessed there was a trick like that in El Castillo Pyramid? There's a mountain of treasure. There are demons in the ruins. 3 men have already been killed. The demons. I must get the sword of... Lost another man. We seem to have accidentally released demons that were sealed in here by the ancient Mayans. My only chance to defeat the demon! Tentacula! Tentacula. But first, I must find the sun key. It's a lighter, commonly used to light things. It's a 16-inch sword with a place in the hilt for a jewel to be fitted. I can't take the notebook? All right, great. Well. You know me. I'm your friend Joyce. I feel like you could have put some kind of like exits, valid exits are this and this. You go backward. Hi, I'm Jose. I work with the professor. I don't know what happened to him. I'm very sorry. If only we'd been able to find the sun key. The sun necklace? Yeah, we found it in the warrior's temple. The demons appear to have put everything back as it was. You'll want to go to the high priest's tomb to find the mosaic tile that will open the door to the treasure room. Before you do that, you should go to the nunnery and find the Ixmal jewel. Whenever you want to stop the exploration, you must first look in the jewel and read the password so you can continue later, right? Oh, look at this. Look at this weird game. We got thee to a nunnery. Confirm. Oh, do you want me to enter it just to prove to you that I know it? I'm good, man. The light dies when the jewel is taken. So do I take the jewel, but I can only save it when I find these statues somewhere else? Is that maybe how this works? Can I put the sword in this dude's hand? It's silly to put it there. Well, fuck you. Use jewel. No. Put jewel. No, I want to put it in the sword. Oh, whatever. No button does anything when I'm out here. I'm going to say this part of the game didn't need to be in the game. It's very awkward the way it moves around some of these, you know, diagonally oriented buildings and such. High Priest tomb, but there is nothing here. It's Scorpor! Scorpor has been badly damaged. Oh, Bill has been injured. What? Okay. Bill has beaten Scorpor. Well done. There's like no status screen or anything. Like, is Bill back to full health? Do I need to... All right, great. Oh, I have... it scrolls. I have way more commands. Okay. Wash. I'm gonna wash that lighter. I can't use the bandage, apparently. Okay. Okay. The Temple of Warriors. It's cadaver. Not it's a cadaver. It's cadaver. On level 2 now. Okay. Cadaver's back. Let's see if anyone else has any better luck. No, it will not let me change. Okay, cadaver. Maybe if I change beforehand, but it seems like when you change it like at least how it worked in the beginning of the game, when you change, you kind of change for one action and then it changes back. So even if I got in a fight, it seemed like that Bill is the fight man. Yeah, see? What if I wait? Just hanging out with my boy Cadaver, just waiting around. Looks like I'm not going to be able to do much of anything until I can beat Cadaver, and I don't think that's going to happen. Maybe we need to go somewhere else first. This is a weird amalgamation of, like, this type of adventure game and... Oops, no. I'm trying to go... And again, like, there's no functionality out here. I can't pause. I can't pull up a menu. Like, there's nothing but walking out here from the looks of things, which seems fucking mindless that you would structure the game this way. So this was the nunnery, right? it's an 8-inch silver key. All right, maybe there's nothing to do here. Maybe this is the sort of thing that when you get a bunch of items later in the game, you come back here and put them in the guy's hands, and maybe the end of the game is at the nunnery or something. I don't know. Go that away. Ugh. Okay. A round room with a pedestal in center. It's Snake Master! Guys! Snake Master is here. Yeah, I feel like the signaling here on hardly damaged at all is a sign of like you shouldn't be here yet. Like that's the vibe I'm getting off of these other enemies here. Like it won't let me do anything because, you know, basically like as soon as I do any action here, it's gonna spawn Snake Master. Cause I can't, can I, well, let's see, can I look? That's what happened. I was trying to look at the pedestal. Can I look at the window? Or yeah, anything you do. Anything you do makes the Snake Master. Anything you do makes the Snake Master come. No. Did we go in this one? Is this the, yeah, here's the Tomb of High Priest. So this is where we fought, other guy. Let me try. It's my chance to help at last. Okay, yeah, you can try. Looks like an unadorned wall, but is it? It's nothing. Wait. The professor said he needed a tile to open the treasure room in the El Castillo Pyramid. Coffin slide opens with a grinding sound. Great. The mask has one eye open and it's looking right through you. Yeah, well, take it then. Ah! Something is hidden underneath the skull. Look at hole. Looks like a keyhole. I have a key. Put key. No, why is it silly to put... Put key. Fuck you. Use silver key. You can't use it. Join. No. Smash hole. Can you do it? No, apparently it's silly to do that. Well, I guess we gotta go look for other keys then. All right. Is there anything to do here? That looks like something I could walk in, but I'm guessing they're just windows. This is where our buddy Cadaver was. I like that I seem to be able to walk on the background. You know, like the what you can walk on and not is weird as well. Is this like a tiny entrance to a thing? Oh. What? Okay, now we're just like walking. Now we're just stuck in stuff. What? Sure. Like these. Okay, so if it's not apparent, like there are some walls in this that are invisible. What? Okay, sure. I don't know, man. You found the secret path to the presence of Kukulkan. You hear a voice. I am Kukulkan, the god of the ancient Mayans. Heed well my words. Okay. You gonna say anything? Or maybe if I wait? Stone tablets can be seen more easily with one eye. Okay. Do you want to wear the one-eye mask? Okay. All right. So we're back in the nunnery, right? I mean, if I back out of this, then... Am I going to be at the statue again? Yep. So we just found a secret passage to the nunnery, and then a dude talked to me, and he gave me a clue about what seems to be wearing the one-eyed mask, but I could not figure out a way to actually wear the one-eyed mask. It's easier to see stone tablets if you're wearing a one-eyed mask, he says. Two-Beak! Hi, Two-Beak. Okay, it looks like we can beat Two-Beak. Mechanically really strange because it feels like that there's just a certain order you're supposed to do things in, and they guard it with, you know, unbeatable enemies. And so the very idea that you can, well, I don't know, like it almost looks like you might be able to lose that fight, but I wonder if that's just like, oh, you're always going to win it. If it says badly damaged, that means you can win the fight, and you will win the fight. But maybe, I don't know, maybe not, I don't know. Now I'm probably level 3, right? It's dead end. The way is blocked to the wall. It's a strange shape. Bill, if you've something that fits the hole, the door might open up. It's silly to... Don't even think. Put a sword or a key in there. You gotta have something real silly, like a jewel. No? Something real weird, like a mosaic tile. Here you go. It did give us that hint earlier about the tile in the treasure room. Fits perfectly in the wall, slides upwards. Okay. We got an urn, we got a bowl, we got a flask, we got a gold mirror, we got a large flask, we got a pile of gold, a large bowl, a tall flask, a gold stand, and a stone box. You open the box to find 3 stone tablets. They seem to have pictures on them, but you can't make them out. There must be some way to see them, though. Take stone box. I can't take it. Okay, what about the stone tablets? Are they out now? Can I get them separately? No? This is, because I can't take the tablets, so it won't. Wall. Let's look at woman statue. Head of the statue of a woman with silver globe in hands. Oh, I can take the silver globe specifically. Okay. What if I put the mask in the hands of the statue? The Ring of Itza. You numbskull! What? Let me break it. Let me fucking smash it. Well, we found a cool ring. I don't know. We found a gold mirror. We can carry more, Bill. Okay, well, fucking... Do I have to change? Can he maybe take it? Like, it won't let me leave this room. Alright, so then we need to look at everything. This music is starting to make me crazy. A jar made of lots of fragments of stones is very mysterious. Contains small rod. Taken, but covered with iron sand. Ouch, when you try to look inside, you hit your head. Idiot. Idiot. Whoa. Bad luck, there's a hole in the bottom. That's empty. Okay, we got a rod that's... They said it was dirty. We got a dirty rod. But we cannot wash the rod. Use small rod. No? Okay. Can we leave now, at least? We can carry more, Bill. I've had just about enough. Smooth plastered walls. Can we put the globe on a stand? No, okay. What if I put the jewel in her hands? Does that work? No. Can I put the globe back? Nope. Silver globe, 4 inches diameter. It's called the Globe of Light. Take it to Caracol. Oh, sure. Okay, thanks. Is that just written on it? At least they make it easy to, like, spam these commands. Okay, looking through the file, you found a red jewel. The legendary jewel the professor was searching for. Used in the one-eyed mask. Okay. Used on the sword, it would create a magical power. Okay, so we want to join red jewel and mask. Now we want to use the mask. When you put the mask on, the pictures become clear. Pictures of men digging up the sensor at dusk. A trumpet at noon, and the jaguar becomes a statue. Men drinking a potion at night and shrinking. Solve this riddle. You have to discover the sun necklace and find the position of the sun. So it looked like that room that had the Snake Master in it was where you would put the necklace because it had a window. So I assume the sun shines through the window onto the necklace. But we don't have that necklace. But now we're level 3 or whatever, so now maybe we can go to some of these other areas and fight? Or what if we stopped playing this? Another valid option. Now Bill is level 5. What does Cadaver think about that? Oh. No, we're still not meant to be here. Maybe we could go beat Snake Master. This is a weird... like, this game has its appeal, but it just feels like there's such a better way to do this. This overworld thing, like, does not add much of anything to the game. Like, you could have just had a map screen, much like the map that appears to have shipped with the game. Here in the States, anyway. Oh, right. Oh, I wonder if I can put that rod in that hole. Let's go see if we can put that rod in that hole. No, it's silly to put it there. What are you, some kind of fucking idiot? What kind of dope are you? This navigation system sucks. Like the... this movement out and outward, like this whole point of this whole stuff, all this stuff is bad. Take it to Caracol. What was the item that I found that it said take it to Caracol? Was it the gem? Or was it the globe? It's Snake Master! Serpentico is here. Oh, man. So I guess I'm not supposed to be... So I guess there's something else that needs to be done before we can take on the Snake Master. Okay. I don't think this game is very good. That's not to say that there is not some intrigue, but it feels like that this particular mystery could have been done in a much better way. I think you even look at something like a Shadowgate and how that game has been handled, and how games like that and Deja Vu and some of the other attempts at this style of adventure game have been handled on this platform. There's better ways to do it. This game is annoying, I guess, is maybe the best way to sum it up. That this is, I don't know. This seems like a bad one of those, and it seems like they did a better job before, right? Well, like, I don't know, like there's nothing wrong with the puzzles themselves and all of that. I think that you could always have some things just be written better and less obfuscated. But that's the era, right? This was the era of like, oh, well, we don't really have a lot of room for a lot of text, so we're not going to really elaborate on this stuff to a degree that's going to help you. And so you're just going to be left to go like, oh, it's silly to put it there. I guess that means that this key doesn't work. Okay. The things you have to infer from their limited responses are unfortunate. That's something that text adventures got a lot better at doing over the years, for sure. And this thing is weird because it's like they wanted to have this overworld. They wanted to try to make something that was a little bit larger in scope, and I guess they did that, but like all of these environments that you find yourself in when you get back into the first person view, like all these areas seem very small. And so you're walking around this empty world to go from one place to the next with the help of a map, because the game doesn't have a map. The game, like, that overworld doesn't need to exist. And so there's just a lot of stuff there that you look at and go, this could have been streamlined in so many different ways to get you to the good parts of it. For no reason, it's not even like that they put in, oh, there's a bunch of grinding or there's a bunch of this or a bunch of that. This game just has a bunch of nothing, and that overworld doesn't really help. It doesn't really help make the game feel dramatically larger. It just feels like a bunch of nothing. I imagine if you streamlined it down to that degree, this game probably does get pretty short. They give you a lot of verbs to use. There's like a lot of commands on that menu, a lot more than you might initially think. But like, it moves poorly. Even I think that list of verbs, even just scrolling through them one at a time, and oh, now you need to move, and now pick an arrow from this left to right menu instead of just pushing in a direction, or just like the various interface things that by the time a game like this was shipping, no, it was already like, no, man, no, dude, you could do better. But it's got its charms. It's no Faria, A World of Mystery and Danger. It's no Golf. It's no Solstice, The Quest for the Staff of Deimos. One would be better served with a copy of Dino Wars Destruction of Spondylus. It's no Thrilla's Surfari. It's no Mylan's Secret Castle. Milone? Toxic Crusaders is a better game. But like, it's better than Galaxy 5000 Racing in the 51st Century. So but not much. It's like right in here. It's no Flintstones: The Rescue of Dino and Hoppy. While I would personally probably take it over volleyball. Volleyball is, scientifically speaking, a better game. Is it better or worse than Star Trek 25th Anniversary? Like, that Star Trek game is fucking miserable. But this is worse. This is worse in different ways. You know, if we let the science speak, this is our new number 248. Tombs and treasures or treasure? Well, it's treasure. A neat game, not a good game. And sometimes that's nice. I don't know. And there you have it. Top 250 for Tombs and Treasures. That's going to do it for us here. Sorry if you were watching live. I don't know. It seemed like the stream just kind of died a few times. I don't know what's going on with bandwidth. We're near the end of the month. I don't have a bandwidth cap, but my internet started acting real weird yesterday in ways that made me think like, am I being like speed capped because I've been backing up this server machine and it's been very slow going because the upload is very slow. And so this month alone, I believe I have uploaded something like 10 terabytes to Backblaze. And there's still 17 more left to go. And so I'm wondering if I'm being throttled. Iconicalism says Twitch was being twitchy yesterday. Okay, so maybe it's just a Twitch thing, because I was trying to watch one Seb Mall do his stream yesterday and was having a lot of trouble keeping it running. It would just it was shutting down. It would hitch up a lot. So I don't know what is happening here on my end, or if it's a Twitch issue, or who knows. But anyway, this archive, by the time you're watching it on YouTube, is fine. So be back next week if you want to influence the list. Patreon.com/Jeff Gerstmann. For the list for next week, we've got some games on there already. Lysandus wanted King Neptune's Adventure. Chris wanted Rocket Ranger. And there's Bases Loaded 2 second season. So we'll leave that on for next week and see how it goes. Have yourself a good one, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.